Hey guys, David with Peabody'sParadise.com, and I've had a few people asking about how to propagate different plants, so we're going to go over each one. First, we're going to start with these Java ferns. This is a regular Java fern, which is Microsorghum pteropteris, but I don't know, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. This is a Java fern. It's one of the most common aquarium plants, very low light friendly plant. Doesn't require any special care. You can grow these with pretty much any kind of light, so they're really great for beginners. This one is a full-grown plant, and this was a cutting itself. But this is how they're propagated. The first thing that happens is, if you look on the bottom side of this plant, let's see if we can see it here. See if I can zoom in on this. If you look really close, there is, see all the raised bumps along the bottom of the leaf there. And then as you go up, there's some plantlets. So those are actually baby plants. Those little bumps are. They look kind of like snail eggs. So that's one way that these ferns propagate. That's one way these ferns propagate, and they have these little plantlets that form on the edges of their leaves. So all you have to do is just let it grow, and as these things form their own root systems, like this one's got roots on it now, these could be pulled off or just let them fall off on their own, and they're good to go. So as long as they have roots on them, they're good to go. And as far as propagating the plant itself, all you have to do with these plants is just cut it along the rhizome somewhere. This one's actually cut already right here, but you would just want to cut it anywhere along this area right here. See this? This is the rhizome right here. It's just this big, thick stem thing, and you just want to cut it anywhere along that, and make sure it's got at least 2 or 3 leaves on each one, on each end, so it has something to grow with, and it's good to go. I mean, I've actually seen some grow back with nothing on them, so if you have one that comes in or whatever with broken stems or whatever, just leave it alone. Leave this rhizome exposed to the light, like don't bury it, and let it float if you have to, but it will eventually grow new leaves. So that's how you propagate these. So if you got a big one that's got like 6 inches of rhizome and tons of leaves, you can cut it at each little interval where it's got a couple leaves on each one, and you're good to go. So that one's real easy. That's the Java fern. Same thing with the Anubias. Let's see. I've got an old Bolbitis plant, which this is Bolbitis hugilati. I don't know how to say it. Hugilati. I don't know. It's Bolbitis. African water fern. This thing is massive. This plant is a few years old. I got this a few years ago from one of my good friends, and I just left it alone. This is another low demand plant. It grows really slowly, just like Java fern, and it's a really hardy plant. I mean, the leaves are, and it's the same thing with this one. It's got this rhizome down here at the bottom, like that. And what you would want to do is, like, anytime you want to propagate it, you just go in here and let's see, just cut it just like that, and there you go. You have a new plant. And yeah, this one is huge. It's probably got, I could probably separate it into a bunch of plants if I really tried, but I'm not going to try. Okay, so this is Anubias barteri. They call it Anubias barteri nana, I guess maybe because it's got shorter leaves on it than the regular barteri. And this one, I get them like this, and this one's already been divided, but it looks like it could be divided again right here. And the rhizome on these is a lot bigger, as you can see. And you just want to do the same concept where you just find a spot and make sure that it's got a couple leaves on each side. Root systems are nice too, and just cut it, and there you go. Now you've got two separate plants, just like that. So that's Anubias barteri, and hopefully this helps you guys have a little bit more confidence in propagating your plants and